This is the Topmate ES 35 36 volt scooter with a top speed of 15 miles per hour. This lightweight scooter folds up so it's easily transported in a vehicle or even on an airplane, as the battery is removable and falls within FAA guidelines. I'm getting my scooter in here to Disneyland. So this is a super versatile scooter. A lot of fun to ride. Handlebars. Yep. Whole thing. Seat. Make sure it goes on the slot. Now it's locked. Foot pegs. We're ready to go. So let's try some grass with this. You know, does okay. Can't do any hills. Right? Even the slightest hill just kills that thing. I mean, it can do grass when it's completely flat, level, and dry. So let's go through the controls on this. I've put a phone holder on here to hold my phone. So normally you wouldn't have that, but you've got the bell. You've got your speed selector, 1, 2, 3 over there. You've got drive and reverse. So this scooter will go forward and reverse. Let's do a little reverse here for you. It's a slow speed reverse, so you won't get in trouble. It also has a key. Right there. So the footrests on this are foldable. They just fold up like that. Battery comes out right there. And so you just take the other key, so it has two keys. It has a battery key. Just release the battery, just like that. Pops back in. Pops back in the same way. I changed the seat for a little wider, broader seat with this Schwinn seat. And then it just folds up by lifting the seat. When you lift the seat, it pushes out of the locking slot, and it can fold down. And then you just pull up on it. And on this side, over here, you can see the pin. So it just locks together like that. And then these can fold back down. And there you go. You've got the full compact version of the scooter. It has a handbrake for the front hub. It's got a locking brake position on that. Little bag hook here that you can hook your shopping bag on. One thing I like about this scooter is with the bigger 10-inch wheels that are pneumatic, it is smoother on the bumps. And with this shock on the rear and these air tires, it's actually a pretty smooth ride. So, there you go. So what about the range on this? I would say the range, in my experience, see, like right now when it's going, right, it's down, but then when I stop, so when I stop, it goes back up. That's showing what the true voltage is, so 36.7 volts. And that's nice that it shows you the voltage, because then you know exactly how much you have left. When you hit it, the voltage goes down, it sags. So now I'm down on 35 volts. And I don't know exactly when you should stop running a 36-volt scooter, but I'm gonna bet I'm getting close. But you can see on this how the voltage changes as you ride. So that voltage number is a better indicator than those bars of how much juice you have left. So hopefully I've got enough to get home. Now, another interesting thing about this scooter is it doesn't have an automatic brake, so you're just going to coast. Most mobility scooters, if you let go of the throttle, brake kicks in. So on this scooter, if you want to stop, you got to pull that brake lever. So this scooter freewheels. So if the battery does go dead, it's so lightweight, there's no drag, and it's easy to push home, I guess is what I'm saying. It's lightweight and easy to push if the battery goes dead. The battery doesn't take very long to charge on this because it's a smaller battery. It's 7.4 amp hours and you're using a 1.5 amp hour charger, so 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. I took this scooter on my trip to Portland, Oregon. It's been great. It's been great in stores. It doesn't turn super tight, you know, so that there's a little bit of backing up multiple times sometimes. But the speed's been great, the power's been great, you know, there's hills in this city. It's done well with the hills. It's done well with everything that I've asked it to do. And then every business that I've taken it in's been fine with it. They've either found a spot for it as is, or I've folded it up and they've tucked it away. And, you know, I went to shows and restaurants and not a problem. No barriers, I would say, for this device. So this particular scooter had a problem with the folding mechanism after a while, and it wouldn't lock. And so I had a couple of crashes where the scooter folded on me and I fell flat on my back. I was going backwards. I hit this crack in the road. Scooter folded. I fell back this way onto my back. What do you think? Yeah. Okay. But I contacted Topmate and told them what had happened. They asked me for a video to show how the scooter was functioning, which I sent them, and they offered to send me the part and I can have it fixed, or I could send it to them and they'd have it fixed. I didn't want to pay the shipping, so I just got the part and I fixed it, and it's been great since then. So, you know, the experience I've had with Topmate, I had an ES30, I was able to get parts, and that was an older version. I've got this ES35, which is the current version, and I've been able to get parts and support. So I don't know, Topmate's been around for a while. Hopefully they'll be around for a while, but I've been able to get parts when I've needed to do service. So who would I recommend this scooter for? Well, I think you need to have a really good sense of balance, right? Because it's only got 3 wheels, and for sure it's tippy. Like, I'm not going to do it this speed, but you can make this thing tip. It's not bad. It feels a little loosey-goosey. You know, it's not locked in solid like a typical 4-wheel mobility scooter, so you've got to have good balance to be able to ride this scooter. Stuff like this, it actually does okay, going over curves and things. I'd recommend this for somebody who's like 200 pounds or less. Wants to use it for travel, stores, outdoors. You can ride it indoors. You can ride this scooter just about anywhere you want, other than surfaces with low traction. I'm going to guess the range on this is, I don't know, 6 to 8. So I took it on my trip to Portland and I rode it all day. It was fine. I just charged it up at night. I was good to go. This is really small, lightweight, portable, fast, fun. If it just had better traction. If it was rear wheel drive, then that would be it. But I got a surprise coming up for you. So stay tuned. But there you have it. The Topmate ES 35, 36 volt mobility scooter. Easy to ride, inexpensive, and you can take it on an airplane. This scooter is quite a combination, you know, small, folding, lightweight package. This little rocket is an exciting choice for someone like me who needs help getting around, but I still have pretty good balance. This just gives me so many options. It is really something.